Hey there, TikTakers! You have asked us a lot to talk about the origin of the Pink Panther. The truth is that it has surprised us because the first movie with this title is from 1963. Most of you will talk about the series that came later and that was broadcasted in televisions all over the world. Did you know that in that first movie, the title did not refer to a panther as such? Actually, it was talking about a pink diamond. The thing is that at the end of the credits, they added the character of the panther and it was very successful. So that made them consider making it a series of its own. This is the official version of why the diamond became a panther. But with your experience, do you believe it? We don't. That is why we have started to investigate in order to come up with an origin worthy of the Pink Panther. In our research, we have found a story that has left us frozen. Hundreds of years ago, there lived a very clever man, a very experienced thief. But he didn't just steal anything, he carefully selected his loot. At the age of 40, he had already stolen practically everything he wanted. But he had been obsessed for years with a very valuable piece. A pink diamond that was protected by a lady who was said to have supernatural powers. Legends claim that whoever possessed the diamond would have the ability to work magic. He had always wanted to be powerful. In fact, he is told to feel superior. But in recent years, his robberies had changed. They had become violent and he carried several corpses on his back. Not only did he want to see blood, but he felt the need to revolt his victims, to make them suffer so that they would beg for mercy. The authorities were on his trail, but no one was able to catch him. Meanwhile, he was preparing his final blow. He managed to sneak into the witch's house, but what he did not expect was that she was waiting for his visit. He found her with the diamond in her hand, sitting in her armchair right next to a good fire. "You've been late," she said. He, nervous at being surprised, quickly drew his sword. The lady had everything very well calculated, so she didn't even flinch. He put the sword to her neck and without thinking twice, cut it. At that moment, he was so exhilarated at achieving his goal that he did not stop to think about why the old woman had not put up any resistance. He had spent the last years of his life devising how to enter the fortress. It had cost him a lot, and once inside, nothing. But he had achieved his dream. He looked at that precious diamond and brought his hand to it very carefully. But as soon as he touched it, something happened. A huge panther jumped out of the diamond. He had never seen anything like it before. It was pink. As soon as it touched the ground, it faced the thief and began to roar, announcing war. Within seconds, it was on him, and he felt its fangs sinking into his throat. In no time, there was blood everywhere, and he was no longer resisting. The panther did not stop until it had eaten his entire body. The thief was killed by his own dream. The witch had devised a spell. Anyone who touched her diamond without being her would end up devoured by the monster. A local writer heard the story and decided to write some text to document it. Years later, they would be found by the filmmaker, who had decided to bring it to life. Thus, the Pink Panther was born for us. What do you think of our story, TikTakers? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. And if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode!